Magic YouTube, what is up, everybody? It's your boy, the Big Cat, and because I love you guys and I love Magic, I'm gonna do one more Dominaria Remastered draft box opening. Yeah, this will be kind of a different video. In a great mood. It's a good Friday, about to really get after it, travel the country. Big Cat's going on tour for his day job, and life is good. But while we're going through this one, a product that I'm just loving and has just been awesome. Talk about a few things. The first one, right off the bat, for those of you who watch my channel, I cannot thank you enough. I mean, really, I do this mostly just because I like to open the packs and I like to buy the packs. So just being able to record it, save those crazy moments, you know, and just share it with people, because I know for me, if I can't get my hands on the packs, a little retro body snatcher there, it's always cool for me to go and like check out what other people are doing an opening, you know? So I do understand the whole joy of pack opening videos. And the big thing I'll say is that I just appreciate all of you who take the time out to watch these. You know, I hope you enjoy them. On that note, I've been doing a lot of collector's booster shorts on my channel. Some of them, I just can't open the packs that fast, and so I've been getting some comments. Not very many, but a few people were like, oh, this is sus. It's hella fake, bro. And it's mostly because when I'm filming it and I want to use... Ooh, nice, Sulfur Falls. I want to use, like, music trends to get more traffic to the videos. I end up... I end up sometimes shortening the length of the videos. And so it does become a little difficult for me to get the whole opening the booster pack. Like you guys have seen, if you watch these long ones, you can see I can't open a booster pack that quickly. So opening the whole pack and flipping through all the cards for the camera so that I can put 15-second trending song clips on the videos and also do that is difficult. Ooh, nice exploration retro. 2 retro rares so far. Has been just tricky. So, you know, not that I'm really like worried about the haters being like, oh, your videos are fake, bro. Like if you've watched any of my stuff, you know, I do not have the time or energy to fake these. It's close to a just me putting it out there. You know what I mean? Like this is just for everyone to enjoy and me sharing something with you guys and just enjoying cracking packs. I like to crack packs. Shivan Dragon. What a woof. What a woof. Frantic Search though, retro frame. Very cool. Ridgetop Raptor. So yeah, I just figured I'd throw that out there, let people know, like, you know, feel what you want. You're free to say it's fake, but I'll just like, I do not have the time to fake a pack, to go back and fake a pack. I mean, I guess I do have the time, but like, I don't have the inclination. Oh, beautiful retro frame Clifftop Retreat. You know, I just don't have that interest. I'm not trying to game anybody here. This is all just to be like, hey guys, look at it. I don't see this ever becoming my full-time thing, but again, I love doing it for you guys, so I appreciate you hanging with me. You know, we're about 6 solid months into the YouTube thing, so I thank everybody who subscribes. You know, just hope to bring more fun stuff to the channel. I've mentioned I've just been incredibly busy with my real job lately. I do have some thoughts on possibly doing a Patreon in the future that will let patrons compete with box openings and win boxes of cards from the channel. More info to come on that, honestly, sometime late February at the earliest, because I had just been swamped at my real job. But anyways, just was feeling good on a Friday night. Wanted to share some gratitude and thank you guys and just do another box video opening. I know everybody is liking Dominaria Remastered right now. We're all super pumped on Phyrexia. Phyrexia, all the spoiler, I think, is fully out. That set looks awesome. And, well, Urza's Blueprint. We have not seen Urza's Incubator, guys. If you're at home, cross your fingers. Let's get that Urza's Incubator and that Force of Will, because only gotten our forces from the collector's boosters, which will all be up by next week. So I threw them in a playlist. So if you want to see like all 12 collector's boosters in a row, I mean, it'll take like a grand total of about 3 or 4 minutes of your life. But if you want to see what I opened from a full box there, please do. Yeah, and if you're watching this and you watch regularly, thank you again. I mean, I can't thank you enough for just, honestly, this is just something I do out of fun, and I figured, hey, I'm in a room cracking boxes, might as well put it on YouTube. Like, that's why you'll see no editing goes in my videos. None whatsoever. It's all done live pretty much. It's recorded live. So, ooh, we got a full art. Mishra's Factory, Confiscate, Entomb. Love that. Look at how awesome that is. Yeah, definitely didn't fake that. So sick. Oh, don't worry about that one. I'm saving him for later. Liliana, the legend. So yeah, just wanted to throw a little thank you to everybody who watches these, and no, there's more coming. Definitely Phyrexia, definitely March of the Machines. I might even travel for some Magic with the Big Cat's brother and some of the East Bay Cats, if you've seen their videos. I know the East Bay Cats are probably going to open a collector's booster box of, ooh, very nice, Retro Glory, of this set as well. So they said they'd send a video my way. We'll throw that on the channel for you guys. And yeah, I might even travel for March of the Machine. So let me know. Interestingly enough, March of the Machine comes out in April. Seems like they missed a little something on that, but Wizards got so much product going on. I know there's a lot going on in Hasbro. I know a lot of people out there are losing their jobs in the tech world too. Ooh, another Urza. Love to see it, buddy. My career is, I would say, tech adjacent. Luckily, I don't work for a West Coast startup or a big tech firm or something like that. So not getting hit with layoffs, but some of my people in my life have. If any of you have out there, I'll just send you some positive vibes and say, you know what? It's challenges like that we overcome and you find the next best thing. Ooh, beautiful. Love that Chainer's Edict full art. Yeah, your next best thing's around the corner. So, just keep your head up, keep moving. It'll work out. I promise you. If you don't give up, life won't give up on you. Beautiful foil Oversold Cemetery. So just keep your head up out there. Enjoy things. Things are going to get better. 2023 is going to be a better year. Things are going to keep improving. I promise. Yeah, otherwise it's been interesting to see. I mean, we're still seeing sealed product in Magic kind of start to stabilize after a lot of shrink. Like the entirety of most of 2022 from spring on seemed like a period of shrink. So seems like prices are going to get back to normal and then start climbing again. We just need a period of stabilization, and otherwise really excited. I mean, it seems like there's good stuff lined up. Beautiful retro Fadius here. Love that card. Veiled Serpent in foil. I don't know why I put her here. Yeah, and so yeah, just a lot of gratitude, a lot of love coming from the Big Cat tonight. Other than that, I always look around and I'm like, gosh, I want to open a box tonight. What video will people like? And so y'all like pack openings, like the most recent stuff. So just figured I'd do another Dominaria Remastered before we vault it away. Gamble, retro gamble. Acacian Javelineers. Yep, it's a Javelineer. Not far, near. But yeah, I mean, that's what's coming up from this. I'm probably going to this year expand into Pokemon. So if you're interested in that, I'll probably start getting into some Pokemon. I'm a big Pokemon fan in real life. Moderate on the card game. I've been really pushing my Magic investment. Umbilicus, gosh, so many of these damn cards. I've been really going into Magic heavy the last few years, but I think I want to start adding some Pokemon to the portfolio, especially with the new stuff coming out. There's a bit of a product gap, maybe even some retro stuff, but it would just be fun to share that on the channel. I'm much less knowledgeable about the TCG. The last time I really played it was when Unified Minds was the hot stuff. Cool, retro Denizen. So, I mean, not that I provide shrewd Magic insight on the channel anyways, but I do enjoy a lot of Pokemon, play a ton of video game. Used to stream some competitive VGC back in the day, in the X and Y era. So, yeah, probably do some of that on the channel, just looking to diversify. A little Lotus Blossom. And would love to share that with you guys. And like I said, I've had an idea for a while about a way to do a Patreon that I think for a very competitive price, it gives people the chance to win a couple boxes of cards every month, and should work out pretty fun. I'll see if my real life mellows out enough that I can have the time to do that, because even this right now is something I like to do to unwind on the weekend, but I don't have tons of time. Cool, Retro Decimate. Man, tons of retro in this one. Lots of retro rares. Look for a retro Force of Will if we can pull it from a regular booster box. That and the gosh dang incubator. Yeah, other than that, I mean, I'm stoked on Magic. I mean, there's so many good sets, and I'd say even sets we were a little lukewarm on, you know, in hindsight, Capenna, it's hung in there, man. It's really had some cards that have helped influence kind of where the game's at. Arcanus, no one cares. Dragon Whelp, cool. You know, I think I'm ready for another big year too, because then we're gonna go back to Eldraine, we're gonna go back to Ixalan. Meanwhile, I will say, guys, the boxes of Eldraine are crazy cheap right now. I was looking at TCG Player today, the day of this video, and they're like 130. That seems nuts to me. So if you ooh, here we go, double full art. That's pretty rare. Grim Lavamancer, that's a beautiful card, and Rada, Heir to Keld. If you read that novel back in Time Spiral like I did, back when the Fat Packs were still called Fat Packs and came with novels, they weren't exceptionally well written, but they were interesting. So give those a shot. I think there's a guy on Spotify who actually reads them aloud in audiobook format, so you can just stream them for free. I know with the Brothers War, if you want to get caught up on some of the lore they're riffing on in the current sets, Brothers War is read aloud. Another gamble. We're gambling. Peregrine Drake. Yeah, I mean, other than that, you know, let me know in the comments if there's other card games you care about. I don't know anything about Force of Will. I'm aware of Flesh and Blood, but I don't play it. I've not met another player in person in the Flesh and Blood who plays it either. But again, I'm becoming an older man, and I'm married to my day job, so that is not really something I do. I'm not really kicking it at the card shop too much. Ooh, foil Hinterland Harbor. Hello. That's a card. We like, yeah. But yeah, let me know in the comments if there's anything you want to see. 2023 is here. I finally have a chance to like actually just kind of loosen up and talk to you guys a little bit. So I'd love to know. I mean, early when I started the channel, I was trying to find out what people wanted to see. It didn't seem to be like me talking or skits or gimmicks were the thing. But if you go back and look at any of that stuff and think it's funny, drop me a comment. Let me know. I will make whatever you guys want to see. The people who give me the nice comment where they're like, hey man, it's just a small channel, but I love what you're doing. That's the best. Because as you know, if you've watched more than one of my videos, it's just a dude in a room trying to blow off some steam, flipping through cards and talking to you guys. Bop. And I really enjoy it. So just know, everyone watching this, you mean a lot to me. And things are going to be good. 2023 is going to be a great year for us, and we're going to keep moving forward. And yeah, more shorts, more videos to come, more collector's boosters. Again, once we get to a more normal price standard level product for Exia, ready to go in hard on that one. So probably have a lot more full box openings, more shorts to come, etc., etc., etc. Boy, this has not been the best box ever. It's our usual luck of like an Urza and some lands. But let's see. Incubator, Force of Will, come on. Not a lot of mythics so far in this one too. I feel like we've been light on the mythics. No Sneak Attack. No Vampiric. But yeah, other than that, World Gorger. There's a mythic. Called it. Not the one we wanted. He's worth like nothing these days, I think. But those retro frame cards do look good. I'll tell you that much. Yeah, and I think the long-term outlook of Magic, I mean, Hasbro's going to lay off some employees, but we're going to weather this storm, guys. We're going to keep buying product. They're going to get their bottom line right. Honestly, the firings in the stock market thing might be... They clearly were pressing on the gas. I'll say, here's my uninformed opinion. They hired someone with a business acumen. Denizen of the Deep, man. Denizen's been loving us this box. Retro and full art. That's a really killer full art, though. The full arts in this set are slamming. They hired a CEO at Hasbro who has a business acumen that's clearly based around building up the revenue for short-term significant stock increase. She was putting her foot on the gas at a very timely time in the market, 2020, 2021. 2022 was the reassertion period where things readjusted. They came back down to earth and readjusted. We're going to see the fallout of that. You can't just press on the gas and not readjust, especially when you're like overcharging, overprinting, overhiring, etc., etc. I think with the rocky period, the rocky press, Joriel Retro, that which I'm sorry to anyone at Wizards or Hasbro losing their job. I mean, by and large, I think it's a good company just with leadership that has an agenda. Again, I'm not going to say it's like evil or bad. A business will strategically hire leadership to make the moves that they have made. They wanted to grow. Even with a drop in the stock price and a downgrade of the stock, if they can cling to this $60-some window and rebuild again, they'll probably end up fine. So that's probably what they did. They took a lot of money off the table short term to build up the business. Now, if we keep buying cards and the cards do well and it's a slight readjustment period, I think a couple things will happen. I think Hasbro will stay around. I think Magic's going to stay around. I think we'll see another adjustment. I mean, Magic's gone through shrinking and growing phases, you know, and all collectibles in general kind of went through that free money. I'm supplementing my income from home during COVID. Umbilicus again, gosh darn it. I'm supplementing my income by flipping things on eBay, period. Well, that's not going to last forever, and especially now that we're in a second wave of layoffs and price readjustments, that doesn't last forever, and there's no free money. Joe Biden's not writing us all free checks anytime soon, I can tell you that much. They learned their lesson on inflation. So what we're going to do is ride it out. We're going to hold on to some boxes and look at it long term. I mean, Magic's gone through crashes before. Ooh, Kamal Fist of Crowside, that mythic. Kind of a whiff mythic, but there he is. You know, because like I was telling a good friend this. I remember being in my early to mid 20s and buying cases of 6 of Zendikar, Worldwake, and Rise of the Eldrazi for about 500 some bucks, you guys. 500 some bucks for a case pre-order. 530 from Star City shipped. Okay? I'll name drop it. Let's just be real. Body Snatcher, not cool. Ooh, foil isolated chapel though, retro, very nice. And at the time, so I mean, you do the math. I was paying $530 to get 6 boxes of sets that are worth $1,300 to $1,700 are the current TCG prices of today. All right. And Magic's gone up and down. And no, I know those are amazing blocks. Those are not like dogs. Man, our other mythics are bad. We're gonna really strike out on this one. But you know, those sets have always been popular. And then you go back and you look like Khans of Tarkir through to Eldraine, like I said, are down. But everything's overinflated. Everything's coming off of these ridiculous 2020 prices. These ridiculous prices. Meanwhile, you know, and Rudy pointed it out in a video recently, but it's absolutely worth bears repeating, that smart money is moving back also into some single cards. The single market has been healthy. There are a lot of cards from stuff like City of Traders all the way to Lauren and Dominaria Remastered to other things that have seen healthy growth and are not necessarily just being driven by standard. That's a very interesting trend to observe because prices being genuinely affected positively and retaining and not being a pump and dump scheme that are being affected by non-standard play paradigms bear well for the game. So I would just say it's still like, and Magic's been good. Like overall, if you look at the products from the last 2 years, these are good sets with good cards, and Power Creep has parity. So, man, Sulfuric Vortex. So we struck out on this box, kids. I appreciate you for hanging in there. This is another lackluster draft box. But yeah, I would just say what we got to do is just stick it out. Keep enjoying the game. I love putting my money into this game, making videos to share with you all, adding to the collection, just chilling out, sorting some cards. And you know what? Throwing a bunch of boxes in the vault and just hoping for a better day tomorrow. So, on that, little quick recap for you. We got a Grim Lavamancer, an Entomb, and a Denizen of the Deep in our full arts. Pretty cool. Retro frames. Just a bunch of stuff, but we got that nice isolated chapel. That's gorgeous. We're going to sleeve that up here. Umbilicus, who cares? Dorial, sorry. World Gorger Dragon. Woof. Let's see, what other rares did we get? Any other good retros? I think we got another land. Decimates, looks cool. Not that cool. Denizen. Gamble, Glory, Clifftop Retreat, Exploration. And finally to our Regulario rare stack. Worldly Tutor's nice. Chainer, little Bop, Lotus, Urza. At least we ripped our Urzi, and another land in the back there. And finally just some regular foils. Just some regular Hinterland Harbor's cool, so we got a couple foil lands. But yeah, pretty mundane box, but I'll just say the future is good. Life is good now. Things are going to keep getting better. Stay in there. Every day you work harder, it will pay off. You build the wall one brick at a time. And remember, the people in your life who want you to win will show you. So stick with them. And on that note, peace!